run through the tape at all times, at all costs, because Schwash should have won that race.
So the junior boys are now out onto the track, a large field of 17 that are enjoying the atmosphere here, and why not? And, you know, bad news abounds when you see another Ritzenheim.
Oh, gosh.
Jude Ritzenheim, the 8th grader. You know, not fair.
No, it's not.
And I say that respectfully with the mother of Colt Goucher on our broadcast team, as Kara Goucher and Adam have a son who's running very well in the junior high ranks. But here we'll go across the field, and again, this is kind of fun running for these younger athletes, a chance to have some of the experience of being invited to a championship caliber race.
How did John Mounts get the Bundeswehr kit from Germany? We'll have to find that out. That young man, there's Ritzenheim, number 9. He's got the single, no logo, white shirt. You'd think that his parents could give him one of the USA singlets that they amassed over the many years. Caitlin Todebush and Dathan Ritzenheim. But boy, I'll tell you, another 17-person field, and we saw in St. Louis on Thursday that when you have this many on the start line, it can be a little dicey. You got to be patient and work your way through the field.
So Junior Boys Mile is underway here in Seattle.
Well, no calamities yet in terms of that start was clean, thank goodness. And right to the front, Braden DeMont. So, Paul, the meet record 4:20.73 set just last year by Sean Reith. Be interesting to see. You can tell the pace isn't super. A little bit of pushing there. It's not super fast because we're not that strung out yet.
Right, you guys got folks running out in lane 3, just trying to move up in position. One of them, Hudson Dole, in the dark singlet now, moving up into 4th position. Luke Surface of North Raleigh Christian, the current leader at the finish line, 67.66, a little over 400 meters to that first split at 409 meters.
Yeah, so again, a conservative pace. And that's why so many of these athletes are still right near the front.
Braden DeMont is there in 2nd out of Louisiana, as the field beginning to string out just a little bit, but a good 10-12 boys in this lead group as they come around to complete their 2nd lap. The wave light on the meet record of 4:20.73, as we'll keep an eye on that as they work their way down the main straightaway, and they'll come to halfway home in this boys junior mile.
Let's see what the 880 split is. 2:14.25, so a negative split there. Luke Surface running 66.6. It's really interesting because, like with Luckenhaus running negative splits, Paige Shepard running negative splits, the data will show if you want to run a fast race, run negative splits. And we may get the same situation here.
Sterling White of the United Track Club has now moved up into 3rd. Going to relinquish that 3rd spot here as he gets passed on the inside and on the outside. Lap and a half to go. And DeMont is now the leader.
He looks very comfortable, Paul. He does not look, he did look over his left shoulder there, but he doesn't look like he's in great distress here at all.
Hudson Dole realizing that that lead was starting to grow, trying to make a move, and he is now into second. Miro Park Coffin now into third, and 1 lap to go for the leader, DeMont, as he comes through with a 64.7 last lap.
Yeah, negative splitting all the way here for DeMont. And as I said, he still looks good, although the field is starting to come up on him. The thing is, did he leave enough of a finishing kick, knowing that this was probably inevitability, and Dahl coming up very fast right now.
You only have a half lap left to say that word right, Tom Fuhrer, as we're getting into the final 200 meters. Dahl has made up all the ground that he needed to catch up to DeMont, but now, sensing that DeMont has responded, hip number 12 is Mark Reinhardt. We haven't mentioned him, but he's now well into the conversation. The 8th grader out of Kentucky, but now the battle is front and center. Here in the front, DeMont in the white, Dahl in the black, and this time DeMont's going to have enough energy and effort to get himself to the line and take the victory in this junior boys mile as he takes the win in 4:22.80 over Dahl, who finishes second in 4:23.77, and Reinhardt, third member of the podium, third in 4:25.02.
So a 2:08 second 800 for Braden DeMont. And I was really impressed. I could kind of sense that he was not in distress. And so when Dahl came up, Dahl had to make a big effort down that backstretch to close the gap. But you could feel all along that DeMont was not at all at his highest level there. He saved just enough for the finish and ran a strategically really smart race. I've been so impressed with these guys running negative splits, saving something for the end. You usually don't see that in 7th, 8th graders. And we're seeing it here today, and that just shows you the level of coaching that's going on. Look at DeMont. He looks so smooth and easy. That's with 1 lap to go. Now, Dahl tries to catch up to DeMont. DeMont sees him and then just takes it into another gear without really losing form at all and just strides away here at the end. I mean, that's impressive. 2:14.208 and kind of jogs right into the finish.
Recognizing the